Hello, everyone. My name is Bryan Canfield, Senior Vice President of Manufacturing at Chevron Phillips Chemical, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode in our series of process safety podcasts hosted by Texas Chemical Council. I want to thank TCC for the opportunity to share important experiences on a topic critical to a company's effective operations and success. In this podcast, I'll be sharing some insights as to how Chevron Phillips Chemical maintains top process safety performance and the factors behind those results. I hope this episode offers listeners some interesting information as together we strive for continuous improvement. As we enter the 6th month of the COVID-19 pandemic, this topic is even more important for those in our industry that handle manufacturing operations. Errors in this area carry significant consequences, and the virus certainly does not make our work any easier. Today, I'm proud to discuss how Chevron Phillips Chemical manages process safety and the results associated with it. As of the end of 2019, we closed the year with 0 Tier 1 process safety events for the first time in our company's history. We also achieved the best ever Tier 1 and 2 combined process safety event rate and did not experience recordable injuries associated with process safety events. These accomplishments were the result of increased focus over time on several areas. Those focus areas include conduct of operation and operational discipline, mechanical integrity, risk assessment, and risk management. In 2020, we have continued our very strong operational performance. Our personal and process safety results are on pace to a record year performance, while we continue to run reliably and at record production rates. By placing greater attention on safe operating decisions, over time we have made strides in asset reliability. And reliable operations reduce unplanned outages and prevent lost opportunities. The old dilemma of choosing between production over safety is a false choice. There simply isn't a choice between production and safety at all. By focusing on safe and reliable operations, our employees go home safely every day. Our contractors enjoy a safe working environment, and our unit rates prosper. These achievements are consistent with our culture, summarized in our corporate tagline, Performance by Design, Caring by Choice. We demonstrate our caring by choice approach by upholding the safety of our employees, contractors, customers, and communities as a core value. This caring approach incentivizes people to deliver on the performance by design aspect of our culture. That's how we elevate our ability to achieve strong results without losing sight of the human element. As a result, this formula helps sustain the level of performance we need to compete in any environment. This caring culture is even more critical during a global pandemic, as we work to maintain our focus on safe, reliable operations and customer service. In the spirit of continuous improvement in process safety, our recent efforts have focused on evaluating Tier 3 process safety events and high potential consequence events, even if they did not lead to an injury or serious incident. By focusing on Tier 3 events, we proactively look at smaller releases, minor process excursions, and inspections outside of limits. These actions help us address the smaller issues before they can become potentially larger events. Tier 3 metrics could be considered weak safety signals, but by tracking and reporting them monthly at the executive level in the organization, we effectively increase the strength of these signals. Emphasis on these indicators does not just provide larger data sets to analyze, it also identifies root causes to help us learn and prevent future events. When it comes to data analysis, we employ a process safety dashboard, which our board of directors reviews regularly, something that speaks to the extremely high visibility this data has within company leadership. This dashboard helps drive performance and behaviors throughout plant management. To that end, we have efforts underway to make process hazard analyses more consistent with standard scenario development and analytics. The standard scenarios are providing a prescriptive process to evaluate possible high-risk situations and consequences across technology platforms. In the end, our goal is to ensure we avoid potential vulnerabilities by underestimating or under-mitigating certain risks. And that's true for the opposite as well. Beyond formal reviews and assessments, we spend significant time infusing our culture with the right kind of values and behaviors we expect from our workforce. In that respect, our Journey to Zero is the cornerstone of our operational excellence strategy. It is a set of policies and trainings we use to engage our workforce at all levels, with the goal to eliminate high consequence and high severity incidents and injuries. Some of the trainings and workshops that have stemmed from this strategy include validation programs for critical manufacturing positions and risk tolerance training. In the spirit of continuous improvement, we also have developed 21 required manufacturing standards on topics that have led to industry incidents. And when it comes to our contractors, we recognize the importance of our role in their ability to follow our safety practices. Our guiding principle in this area is to establish a sense of shared ownership based on how we expect contractors to operate across our sites. That is why we require new contractors to receive training on our applicable standards at local area safety councils. Because our contractors' safe execution is integral to our success, we regularly engage contractor frontline supervisors and safety representatives in our routine plant-wide safety meetings. For large projects and turnarounds, we go one step further and host workshops with strategic contractor representatives. We also track contractor incidents through the same level of investigation and reporting as employee incidents. Ultimately, what all these initiatives and trainings have created is a framework in which safety remains a core value for us and results in reliable operations. To continue 2019's best ever and world-class process safety performance, we all need to employ each of these tools and strategies. In addition, we must remain vigilant and focus on what got us here. Chevron Phillips Chemical's 3 guiding principles put it best: work safely or not at all, there is always time to do it right, and if it's worth doing, do it better. Here are some questions to reflect upon. What are your organization's guiding principles? What training and tools are you employing to keep personnel and contractors safe, operations reliable, and customers satisfied? I encourage all of you to use resources available through the Texas Chemical Council and connect with other members to share experiences and learnings. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Stay safe.